People of Reddit, what is the hottest thing that someone has told you? Me slides inside. Her I haven't had your coming so long. Relationship ended in a top-shelf disaster. But God, I think about how she turned me on in ways that I'll never experience again. Her dirty talk was the stuff of dreams, frequent and spontaneous nudes, had the never-ending libido I did, amazing sex, crazy human being. I had a fling with someone that started back up again after not seeing each other for about a year. When we saw each other again, he said, "You're wearing the same perfume from the first time." I was so turned on that he remembered that. I've been touching myself all day thinking about you fucking me against the wall last night. Boners at work are very pesky. First time having sex with a new Wait. Me stops thrusting. Her come in my mouth. Me instantly comes, barely getting to her mouth in time. My current boyfriend was a longtime friend before anything romantic. Our first night together, when I took off my shirt, my tits did that little bounce jiggle thing. He moaned and said, "Fuck, I knew your tits would be perfect," then immediately sucked a nipple into his mouth. We were talking about rough sex and how she felt sore the day after when she hit me with this. I don't care how much it hurts as long as you come inside me. Just so you know, if we ever were to fuck, it wouldn't be sensual and gentle. It'll be rough and hard. She ain't my girlfriend, and I know neither of us will let that happen anytime soon. But damn, got a boner just by typing this. Turning her head back, meeting my gaze, and saying don't, fucking, stop. The seriousness of her words, the tone of her desire, the feeling of being in somewhere a bit unexpected. Never have I felt more fear and dedication to achieve the goal despite every aching muscle and bone in my body wanting otherwise. Typical, you're so hot, but I do recall a time when I was in the middle of having terrible sex and I just wanted it over, so I whispered in the guy's ear, fake moaned and said, "You're making me so wet." He instantly came and told me that was the hottest thing he's ever heard. I was very confused by that statement, but I was so glad it was over. Let's order the large pizza and do nothing all day. You have the perfect ex, said a girl to me once as she was going down on me. Mid-coitus, if you stop doing that, I will fucking murder you. You made my legs shake. I was being a brat and teasing him while we were out in public, and he said just wait until we're alone. That shut me up real good. My ex told me she was gonna book a hotel, tie me up, edge me, dance for me, and ride me. Okay, I have to stop you for a second. Giggles. I had been fantasizing about this, like a lot, and giggles again. You lived up to the hype. Yeah, permanent ego boost. She's an FWB, and it's not a relationship thing, but still, goddamn. I sneeze sometimes when I'm turned on. Proceeds to sneeze randomly for like 2 hours straight, lol. My brother told me about an experiment where temperatures reached about 5.5 trillion degrees Celsius. The temperature emerged when lead ions collided in the Large Hadron Collider to create a quark-gluon plasma. That my girl could bring herself to orgasm by just manipulating her vaginal muscles and arching her back like they do in yoga. It was amazing to hear and even more memorable to see. Good boy. Do you want to fuck both of us? I had started seeing this really confident and flirty woman who had been looking forward to spending time with me just as much as I did with her. The original plan for the night was to go back to her place, but I wanted to make a quick stop by mine to pick up a bottle of wine to take. I asked her, "Would you like to come inside?" She gives me this little smirk and immediately says, "I have a feeling I'll be the one asking you that next." We never made it to her place, and she was right. You feel so fucking good inside me. That she had been thinking about me all day and that she was horny. I have a crush on you. I was 7 years old. A woman has not interacted with me the same way since. I can't even stand after I look at your pictures. Or where do you think you're going? That she came while dreaming of me. When I was 15, an older girl asked me want a blowjob. Said yes immediately. I had a lady I was dating tell me she didn't care if I fucked other girls as long as she could fuck them too. You're safe with me. I like your Lego collection. Omelette du fromage? Careful, plate is hot. Ty, I'm always ready for you. I always want to fuck you. Two different women 10 years apart. You can do whatever you want to me, my GF back in 2016. I had an off and on girlfriend about a decade ago. When we were off, she would get back with her trashy ex. At some point, it became known that while he was a little longer than me downstairs, I was significantly thicker. When we went back on and she went on it, the first thing out of her mouth was, "God, I missed his fucking thick dick." Shut it down, boys. That's it. I'm set for a long, long time off of that. You're so weird. I love your brain. She pulled me close and moaned in my ear, "Tell me I'm a bad girl." I came instantly. A girl that I had hooked up with a couple of times told me, "You can take it out on me after the team I was pulling for lost the Super Bowl." I'm coming is hard to beat. I was 18, a senior in high school, and was invited to a girl's house to watch a movie. I had a crush on her for a while. We were in the living room sharing a big blanket and on opposite ends of the sofa. Every time her parents left the area, I would scoot over a little bit until we were right next to each other. I eventually held her hand under the blanket and she smiled. Her parents wished us good night and then went to work. I then put my arm over her, started kissing her head, then started making out, then second base, and soon to stopped and said, "Wait, hold on." She took off the blanket, jumped off the couch, and while facing me, took off her sweatpants and underwear. All right, now I'm ready. Now, that may not sound like much, but to an 18-year-old, that sounded like absolute only got up to third. But wow. It is 45 degrees Celsius today. I told my friend how big you are and she wants to come over. I've had multiple women comment on the aesthetic of my dick. It's a different kind of compliment, but I love it. Had a girl say, "You have a beautiful dick," while literally just holding it and admiring it. When she says and you can do whatever you want to me, well, fuck. "God damn, you are cute," whispered in my ear. I consent. Told me I was her soulmate. Wasn't hot, but it made my heart melt and it made me feel warm. I still think about that conversation daily. I miss us. I'm soaking wet, touching myself, thinking of you. I've got your back. Don't worry. I want you inside of me. Use me for your orgasm. I do. That I was meaty, changed my life. Thought I was small and was embarrassed. My confidence did a 180. After a few years gap since we last had sex many, many years ago. I'd forgotten how big you were. I'm not that big, but damn, that worked. You taste so good after eating me out. I get goosebumps every time I think about it. Was with a guy once in bed. A little more than halfway through, he had to stop and check the condom, thinking it broke. He said, "There's no way you can feel that good with protection on. Him on you, listen to me. Do what I say." Me okay. Him grabs my throat, say, "Yes." My GF telling me I'm cute. Got told I whimper cute. Colleague told me my accent made her wet. Making out with a woman, she whispered in my ear, "I want you to come in my mouth." A gal once told me that I have a face cute enough to sit on and kiss while still wet. Probably my favorite compliment in my life. Thanks for watching.